Hey guys, your boy Onyxe Blade back with another video. In today's video, I want to discuss a little bit about myself as an introvert and my struggles of wanting to go out sometimes, even when I should. But also, I wanted to talk about quickly about Sam Smith and Ice Spice. Anyways, before the video gets started, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for watching me so long. I never imagined I would get this far on YouTube. Thank you. I'm truly humble, forever grateful, and I love you all to the moon and back. I cannot wait to reach 900 subscribers, and of course, finally get that goal of 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, it's not what's important right now. Let me get to these topics before I get ready to head out. First and foremost, Sam Smith. Now, I know about Sam Smith. Obviously, I don't live under a rock. Sam Smith, made that great song, which I do like, with Normani, Dancing with a Stranger. And I know Sam Smith's pronouns are they and them. I learned that from my friend Alex today. So I would do my best not to make any mistakes when talking about Sam Smith. Go by the right pronouns. But I do make a mistake. Please understand it's not from a place of malice. And I will correct myself immediately. Now, when Sam Smith first came on the scene, they looked like the typical hot white male. Nice body, nice facial look, the whole 9 yards, the typical stuff. Good singer, whatever. And you know, while I had no issue with Sam Smith wasn't my cup of tea. So I really didn't follow what they were doing. I just, if I heard them on the radio, great. But it's not like someone I went home to and listened to their stuff on my downtime. Now, Sam Smith has a song out called Unholy with transgender singer Kim Petras. Nice song. Heard Unholy a couple of times. No issue with it. And the song got well received, did great and stuff like that. The problem people are having with Sam Smith, which to me gets on my nerves, because it's honestly shouldn't be an issue. Sam Smith, they are now hefty person. And you guys obviously see me, I'm not exactly walking a six-pack or look like Horang and Tekken. And so, I have no problem. I'm an average built guy, whatever. But I'm not famous. And nor I guess I'm considered a heartthrob to people. So no one really cares. But people are now so mad, not everybody, obviously. But a lot of people are so mad that Sam Smith is no longer a stud. They are not walking a six-pack. They don't got the sex appeal. Because now they're tubby. They're wearing tight clothing that people feel like ill-fitting on them. And regardless how you feel about someone's fashion, the amount of backlash I constantly see of Sam Smith on my timeline, and it's just recommended stuff, not stuff I look for, because I personally don't give a damn. People constantly are bashing Sam Smith about their weight, the way they dress, and I'm like, why are you guys giving this person so much backlash, so much malice for just living their life? You would think Sam Smith is responsible for 9/11, responsible for something truly awful, responsible for kids being separated from their families? No. Sam Smith is getting backlash because people don't like the way they look. First, I want to remind those people, what does Sam Smith's appearance have to do with you or anything that's important in life? If Sam Smith isn't your cup of tea, fine, that's okay. But you shouldn't be making think pieces and speak on Sam Smith's weight, making them feel terrible because you don't like the way they look. They're not living up to your standards of beauty. And that, to me, boggles my mind, because if you think Sam Smith is so grotesque, block Sam Smith, block the word on, put it on mute on your Twitter or whatever social media you use, and go about your day. Act like they don't exist. That's how you're supposed to act about things you don't like. Instead, you guys want to bash them every chance you get, speak down on them, talk about the way they dress, the way they look, how they perform on stage. And to me, it's like you're giving someone so much energy that you dislike, you find unattractive. Why are you giving someone you think is ugly, think is just not your cup of tea, so much time and energy? That makes no sense. Zero sense. When I don't like something, I avoid it. I don't talk about it. I understand we're on the internet, everybody has their own opinions and thoughts. But when you are generally against something, you do not speak about it. You go live your life and you let them live theirs. I can understand Sam Smith was a racist. I can understand Sam Smith was beating up people, stealing from people. doing heinous things. They are just existing. That doesn't warrant the nastiness, the meanness that people have been saying about them on the internet as of lately. And it's getting to the point it's really, really, really annoying. It kind of reminds me of how Lizzo gets talked about just for being big. Her music's good. Lizzo don't bother nobody. She doing her own thing. But every minute some motherfucker gotta be calling, oh, Lizzo's fat. Look how fat Lizzo is. She's one cheeseburger away from a stroke. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Why do you care so much if that person is big? If that person is not for you, fine. You act like you're required to go to bed with that person. You act like you're required to take care of that person, wipe that person's butt, the whole 9 yards. Why do you care so much? If that person to you isn't your cup of tea, move on. Do something else. Just act like that person doesn't exist. You don't see me bashing every artist I don't care for. Because I have better things to do in my life. Instead of spending my energy being malicious to somebody, being mean, speaking down on them, I just go do my thing. I talk about things that make me happy, things that actually interest me, things that actually motivate me to wake up every day and take care of myself to the best of my ability. I don't wake up thinking of mean things to say about someone I clearly don't fuck with. And another celebrity I want to talk about, Ice Spice. Now, before I get beginning, for those who don't care about Ice Spice music and stuff like that, that's okay, because I'm not a big fan of the woman's music either. But what I'm not liking is that Ice Spice don't bother nobody either, and there are people who generally enjoy Ice Spice's music. And I noticed that people who tend to enjoy Ice Spice, they're getting ridiculed online, on Twitter. Now, a lot of them just ignore it, they just go about their lives because it's what you really should do. But I don't understand clowning someone for enjoying Ice Spice. Doesn't matter, her music's not for you. You don't gotta like Ice Spice. You think her music is mid, is crappy, whatever, that's okay. You're allowed to have that opinion. But once you go try to tear others down who enjoy Ice Spice, that is so freaking weird to me. So weird. So I don't understand what people get out of trying to like be mean, try to make a joke out of people who just like to enjoy Ice Spice's music. It's okay, her stuff is not for you. That's fine. That is okay. But don't make it your mission or your personality, which I feel like a lot of people have been doing lately on Twitter about bashing Ice Spice and those who enjoy her. If you don't like Ice Spice, her stuff is not for you, cool. But if someone's enjoying Gangsta Boo, or I'm trying to think, Princess Diana, or any of her other songs that are out there, let them enjoy it. It doesn't hurt you any shape, form, or fashion. Why are you being so critical of people just enjoying an artist? We all got artists that we like, that others may not. And that's cool. But to be so harsh and to, try to make a gag out of somebody who enjoys her is dumb to me. Like, personally speaking, I don't care for Glorilla. I think her music is horrendous. But if someone were to enjoy Glorilla, guess what? More power to them. More power to them. I'm not going to make it my life's goal to bash on who enjoys Glorilla. That's just a waste of my time and energy. And it shows that I'm the loser because I'm trying to make someone feel bad for enjoying someone else's artistry. Just because it's not for me doesn't mean someone else can't like it. But that's all I want to say on those two topics. And I hope it dies down real soon, especially the Sam Smith thing, because I don't understand why Sam Smith is getting so much backlash just because they are fat. Sorry, that's not a good reason to clown somebody. Next, I want to talk about myself real quick. As you guys can tell, I'm dressed. I'm about to go out, trying to get out the house. It's almost 5 o'clock at the time of this recording this video in New York. And when my friend canceled doing some house chores this morning, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to be a homebody like I normally am and stay home and stuff. But I kept telling myself, every time I tell myself, I'm going to go out, I'm going to go do something. And I just spend the day in my bedroom, whether I just be drawing, writing, having adult time with myself because I'm bored or, whatever. I told myself, Onyx, there's something to go do. Go for a walk. Go take a train ride. It doesn't have to be super far. But just don't be in the house all the time. Because as an introvert, I like people, obviously. I'm a YouTuber, so I definitely like people. because of my past and a lot of things I've been through in my personal life, obviously, and just the way I am, I'm very reserved. I like to keep to myself. And I also find that the more you stay home, the more you avoid drama. But when you stay home a lot, like I tend to do, you do miss out on seeing new things. Even you go somewhere you've been before, you've been there for a long time, go over here again, see what's changed. You might discover something new that makes you happy, that you make you glad you left the house. But you can't see nothing new if you're always home. And going out to just go to work, going to do laundry, running errands, isn't really going out because you're doing those things out of necessity. Those things must be done or there'll be consequences for not doing them. Whereas if you go out to a carnival, go out to an aquarium, to a museum, to a movie, to a restaurant, and that's why I got a really good, nice restaurant. Ain't gotta be no upscale, super fancy, but going to like, trying to think of a good restaurant real quick. Going to Applebee's, going to Red Lobster, going to BBQ Dallas. Just get out the house every once in a while. Don't always stay home. And I'm not saying you're tired from work, you've been busting your butt for maybe 5 days straight and you just want to stay in bed. No problem with that. But if you know you got the energy, you got the money, you don't got to spend a lot of money either. Just get out the house. It's always good to see the world outside of your bedroom and what's around you sometimes. And I have to remind myself that because a lot of times I fight this inner battle myself. Do I want to go out or do I want to stay home? And normally the part of me that's like, nah, just stay home wins. But I really had to push myself to get out of bed, freshen up, get out of my damn nightgown I like to stay in lately. So comfortable. And, go somewhere. And just, doesn't matter, I'm out for a half an hour. Just get out the house, catch some fresh air, see the train ride. To be careful because the world is not a great place, but it's also not a bad place either. Just be mindful of what's around you and use common sense. But that's pretty much all I want to share in this video today. This is my third time recording this, by the way. First time I tried to use my damn Chromebook. But my Chromebook, well, it works fine. This thing's camera is getting on my last dang nerves. I actually put a report in today with Google and hopefully they'll get back to me. Doubtful, but let's hope. And the second time I recorded this on my phone, but I kept stuttering more than normally. Sound like, let me restart and do this right. But anyways, that's all I wanted to share. Anyone took the time to listen, thank you so much. I love you. Anyways, catch you guys later. I'm about to head out now and go enjoy myself for a while. Peace, take care, stay safe. Thank you, and I love you guys to the moon and back. Ciao.